briefly showed these jackets in a video that I shot, and I got a lot of questions about them. So I thought I'd tell you about the M65 and what I know about its history. It came out in 1965, so this is a Vietnam era jacket, and it was derived from the M1943, which was a World War II jacket. They're beautiful jackets. I believe it's half cotton, half nylon, and if you can find them in good condition, they go for about $50 to $100 depending on the year. And the way you can tell the year when you're looking at military stuff is by the number that's here. It's a DSA, Delta Sierra Alpha. I'll show you how to read the code. For example, here on this M65, we can see here it's a small long, and if you come down about halfway, you're going to see this DSA Delta Sierra Alpha 100. Then it says 70, C as in Charlie, and some numbers. Well, the date it was made is right here, 70, 70. So that's how you can tell on later gear. So if it's World War II, it's just stamped in ink. Now, you probably also recognize this jacket from Rambo, right? The M65, this is what he's wearing. Let me go ahead and put on this 1970 M65. Now, you saw on the tag, this is a small. In the military, there's only two sizes, right? There's too big and too small. But what you will find is that a small, as compared to a regular jacket that you'd go out, and it's a small, well, a small is really like a large, okay? Because I normally wear a large, and you're going to see in this Woodland camo 1985 jacket that it does fit me, a little bit better, but this is a small, and it's still, pretty huge. Look at those beautiful arm lengths. And I've got bizarre arms, super, super long arms. I went to a tailor once, and the woman was this little old woman, and she was Russian, and she's measuring my arms, and she stopped and looked up and goes, did it again. And in Russian, she called her friend over. She goes, what? And they go, oh. And she looked and she goes, I can't remember exactly what the word was, but she said, not freakish, but something to the effect of, you have freakishly long arms. Anyway, so you can see how beautiful that is. It's got two beautiful large breast pockets. Okay. It's got two nice pockets for your hands here. Up top on each side. Now these will change, but here we've got this and this. I've had these without these. And then it actually has a hood. See that? That's about it. It's just a beautiful jacket. If you look inside, it's lined with a piece here. Can you see that? It's like a skirt inside of it. So kind of a jacket inside of a jacket. And then on the other one, the Woodland camo, I'm going to show you how you attach the wooby liner for warmth. It's got these buttons here, here, all around that come down into the sleeve. And what's interesting is this is 1970. And here's Velcro, 1970, so they were using it. It's got this piece here that folds out of the sleeve. I've never known what this is for. I'm sure somebody in the video might know, but I don't know why this opens up. Maybe it's just to give you some extra coverage. But in here, it's also got two buttons that you attach the wooby liner to that I'll show you here on this Woodland camo version. Now what I do is I find these at thrift stores and I sell them, okay? And the thing I always look for is the zippers. They have nice zippers. I believe this is an aluminum zipper here. But on this side, what I always check is the bottom here. A lot of times, just like any zipper anyway, this will be worn out. So I look for that, just basic wear and tear. See, it's got a nice zipper here on the collar. Now we jump forward 15 years. This is a 1985 M65 in Woodland camo. And in all my time looking for these and flipping them, this is like the second Woodland camo that I've ever found. So for me, it's very rare to find these. But this is 1985, that was 1970, and the jacket is identical. No change in its construction, everything's the same. Now what I wanted to show you is the wooby liner. Okay, so you know woobies. Well, here's the liner. Goes right inside, and it matches up to all the buttons that are there. That's what's so beautiful about systems, when they're all the same. You know, everything fits. You can see here on the sleeve, those buttons I showed you, well, it connects right in there. Let's see if I can get in it. So the wooby liner has these, you know, long tags on it. Goes right over those buttons. And we'll put on the large with the wooby liner in it. And you'll see I got plenty of room. So it's really, the large is like an extra large. So here's my Woodland camo, 1985. It's a beautiful jacket. And I scored on this one. Now, like I told you, what I do is I flip all this stuff. You see all these beautiful pieces of gear. There I've got some nice World War II stuff. That's an Ike jacket. That's a Vietnam era field top. You'll see it's got the pockets going like that. That's, I think, 1966. So I flip them. But when I score something like this, you know, I'm not getting rid of it. This is mine. It's just gorgeous. And again, in Woodland camo, M81, very rare for me to find. And again, here on the sleeve, here's that piece that pops out. So I'm thinking it's just designed to, you know, help cover up that wrist, that joint there between the glove and your wrist. Just bulletproof gear. And again, it's half nylon, half cotton. And you add this little wooby liner in it. And you've got kind of a, you know, cold weather jacket. It's pretty lightweight. Love it.